The city of Northampton has traditionally allowed the distribution of everything from phone books to people hanging notices on doorknobs about painting, you know, irregular and infrequent kinds of things which they have allowed with regard to this ordinance. But, you know, the gray area here is where does the delivery of some kind of advertising or communication fall into the realm of litter? You know? I mean, there's got to be a
when it falls
cutoff.
off your mailbox and on the ground.
Or, you know, as I said, 30 of those, 30 or 40 of those public extras were picked up out of snowbanks and driveways and gutters.
I've got a truck full of them myself.
Yeah. I have to say, I'm over at Clifton, and I've noticed like the last, I just came, and I noticed the last couple of weeks, in fact, somebody threw one out and the little kid came and got it out of the barn and put it up. But they now have a box everywhere where people can go get it if they want. So at least, and this has just been the last couple of weeks, so that was a pretty fast response, I think. And I don't know who called it.
You're talking about that?
It could be, yeah.
That was, director of
Yeah, he did
Easthampton.
housing.
Easthampton Housing.
Betty or Deb, one of those, no?
Actually, I worked with Deb,
Yeah,
but it was somebody else, a guy,
I don't know him.
okay, well,
I just know the two of them.
David somebody,
Yeah.
but I did work with Deb. She put a flyer out to the people that say, this is where your
Yeah,
Republican extra will be. We put them in the 2 community centers within the complex.
yeah.
And
So that's not on our porches or in the lawn anymore, because older people couldn't get out to get them, so that was getting difficult. So that was good, so I have to give you credit for that. Thank you very much.
And we want to work with the community
Yeah.
on this stuff. But let's talk a little bit about solutions and everything.
Yeah, let's, you know, maybe go around the room and just kind of say, you know, one at a time, what's on each person's mind. I know that we don't have anyone to hog the floor.
Can I just say, from my perspective, I've got 3 apartments in this one building, and the tenants use the back entrance because that's where the parking is. That they never go through the front door, so this stuff just pulls up, and they go to the mailbox, which is on the front porch, and the extras never make it onto the front porch. So it's in an area that doesn't get any traffic, and they're, you know, young 25 to 30-year-old kids who, you know, aren't the consumers who are looking for deals. So it's unappealing to them, and just becomes like this ever-growing eyesore.
So they're not picking them up.
So they're not picking them up, you know. So it's
Kind of a lot.
yeah, I know.
Could I get the address, please?
16 Clifford Street, and actually I don't pick up mine either. I've got a dumpster right by my property, and they just go right at the dumpster. So 18 Clifford Street.
Why send it?
18 what? 18 Clifford?
Clifford Street, yeah.
And is 16 Clifford like apartment ABC or 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. But it's just a case where, you know, if it was a single-family home and it was in the path of egress where they would be, you know, picking stuff up, then that's a different thing. But my case is just it's not the traffic flow that they're being left at, and so it's problematic.
To your credit, by the way, there was a similar situation right around the corner from me where there was a 5-unit building, and at some point in time, I picked up 15 extras that were up and down the front steps and on the front porch. And again, the tenants have a parking lot behind the thing. I doubt if anybody ever uses the front porch. Now, I called Ed Gaiser, I guess.
That's
Are you
me.
Ed? Okay. Which one? And to your credit, I haven't seen any of those delivered. They were, I think, at 75 Kensington, but for the last month, I have not seen them.
Okay, I remember it, yeah. Yep.
And I'm Heather McLean, and thank you for coming back. I just want to say that I have a problem with when we went out of town on a vacation for a week and a half. We came back, and I'd asked the Gazette to stop my newspaper because I wanted everyone in the neighborhood to just think I was there. And they, of course, stopped. And when I got back, there were several Republican papers on my front porch, so that everyone knew that every day I pick up my paper from my front porch, but that day I didn't pick up those Gazette and the Republic flyers, and that really bothered me to think that that's like a flag on my house, and there was no way I could stop it. idea it was coming. So I don't, that's the thing about opting in and opting out. If people are gonna read what's in those, which is, I hardly ever read it, I just throw it away. Is it the Stop and Shop sales? If people want that, they would want to opt in for that. And if they don't want that, then you wouldn't want to waste the money on sending it to them.